So this is the XAUUSD analysis for Thursday 29th of March. Now let's just have a look what our prices and where prices may likely go. So as we can see here, prices came pretty close towards our 13.57, from which we did see the sell side momentum take us down towards our 13.40. Brief recovery back above 13.4426, from which we did see the sell side momentum come into the market. Didn't see a reaction around our 34.51. Previous area we previously found resistance, but we were looking for it to potentially act as support. It did not. What we did see was the progression to the downside beyond this 13.28. We've come down towards our 13.25, is it? In around our 13.24. We've seen the strong progression to the downside. So if we are, and after which we did see a test of a 13.28 to the upside from this 13.24. So I'll move up towards our 13.28, from which we are seeing sell side momentum return to the market. So if, in light of this strong candle just here from this 13.28, if we are going to see the progression to the downside, if we continue to maintain below this 13.28, we're then looking for price here down towards our 13.2025, an area we previously found support and resistance for a move back up towards our 13.28, possibly up towards our 13.3451. And if there is sufficient volatility, bring us back towards that 13.40. Now, if we do see the breakdown beyond the 13.2025, we're then looking for prices to break down towards just bear with me a second here. We're then looking for price to break down towards the 13.58 and a successful break from which our most recent swing low in the market in around 13.07. But ultimately, we are looking for prices to head down towards a very key important level of the 13.05 level here on the XAUUSD. So those are pretty much levels that we are looking at, and we've had a pretty strong trend to the downside. We've traveled a lot further than I would have thought we would have, but there was sufficient volatility and sell side pressure for this very strong move to the downside. So we'll see whether we can hold here where we are, whether this is in fact a bit of an exhaustion candle, this large candle just here, before we see a progression to the upside, or whether we do see the continued sell side momentum in light of having our highs, lower high still, see the progression to the downside here on the XAUUSD. And if we head over to the daily chart, we can see here we've got a pretty strong candle posted from the 28th, a very large candle. After coming into this area of resistance in around 13.57, we've seen quite a bit of sell side momentum come into the market, as indicated by this very large candle just here. So we'll see whether we do get a bit of recovery before seeing further sell side momentum, possibly retesting these lows in around 13.07, or ultimately that very key important level of the 13.05. And with that said, that wraps up the XAUUSD analysis. Thanks for watching.